for you?
The transition has been very good, man. It's just a dream come true being here, being at the U, being a part of all this greatness. It's been a blessing for sure.
How did you go about, obviously, getting here in the summer, you learned the playbook quickly. Just how'd you go about doing that?
With my experience of years of playing, I feel like it's kind of like, some similarities in the things. You just got to learn new terminology and learn, the differences in what the coach is trying to do, and then trying to put my mind and my brain, my IQ into the game and just focus on what the DC is trying to accomplish.
What's your impression of the DB room so far, and especially considering almost everybody in here is a lot of guys transferred in? Just how much does it help that there's a lot of you who are sort of coming into the same situation together and are able to sort of work through it as a group?
Yeah, I think it's good. And, just coming in at first, just trying to build relationships with everybody has been really good. I feel like we got a very versatile room, very open room, very competitive room. So it's been fun, just being around everybody and just competing.
Where do the coaches where do they like you the most? Nickel, is it outside corners? How do you
I feel like I said, a lot of versatile people in the room. So it's kind of just like, we want to put our best five out there. So we've been all just rotating, just seeing where everybody's good at, seeing where everybody fits at.
Is there a position that a spot you prefer?
No, not really. I'm willing to play anywhere on the back end.
Who's giving you the hardest time from a coverage standpoint? What receivers are?
I feel like that receiver room is going to be very exciting. I feel like all those guys, we all compete at the same time. I definitely want to, give a shout out to the young buck Malachi Tony, man. I feel like he's going to do some very good things in his career. But also, like I said, just the receiver room in general is just a very good group, and I'm very excited for them.
Going back to the nickel spot in general, with your skill set, how do you feel like you fit into nickel? Where do you feel like your strengths are and how that fits, at that spot?
Yeah, I feel like, nickel, it's kind of like it's a very complex position, having to be a linebacker at times, a corner at times, and a safety at times. I feel like, my playing style, being closer to the ball is very, unique for me, and where I fit in the defense is just being close to the ball, being able to, be a run stopper, pass, guarding the best guys on the team sometimes in the slot. It's something I, take advantage of and I love.
We hear a lot about communication in the back. We're just hearing from everybody. How's that going? How's that step going for you guys?
It's definitely good. I feel like as a back end, we're kind of like the quarterbacks back there as the safeties, we're running things, and the nickel also getting involved, but also just getting the communication from the back end to get into the defense, and also involved with the linebackers and that communication piece. So just, building as camp goes on, just trying to, build our communication, because I feel like, that's going to be the most important thing. As long as we're on the same page as a defense, we'll be good.
There's obviously, typically there's not a lot of defensive players that do return stuff or that can do it. Where does that come from with you, and then your thoughts towards that battle and earning a spot there?
Just my time on offense. Growing up, always playing both sides of the ball. So that's just kind of like, my time. I feel like to go back into those days of having the ball in my hands. So it's very fun. And then speaking on the the punt return room, there's a lot of competitive guys back there. A lot of receivers in that area. So just competing every day with those guys. Trying to at the end of the day, we want the best guy out there. So just competing with all those guys, it's been very fun too.
Thanks, Keionte.
Thank you.